Hey everyone, it's March 7th, and that means that if today is your birthday, you share it with Mikhail Viktorovich Popkov, a Russian serial killer known as the Werewolf, who killed at least 78 young women in the 1990s, and that is him right up there. Popkov was born in 1964 and was raised by an alcoholic and abusive mother, but not much else is known about his childhood. A policeman who was known as a charming and likable husband, his wife also worked in law enforcement, and their daughter was a school teacher. Beginning in 1992, he would offer rides home in his patrol car to intoxicated women who were leaving bars. His uniform helped him earn their trust, and many freely jumped in his car. Rather than going home, he would take them to the woods, where he raped and murdered them using a variety of weapons including axes, bats, knives, screwdrivers, and even his bare hands. He often engaged in necrophilia with their corpses and mutilated their bodies, decapitating one and even tearing out the heart of another. This brutality is what led to him being called the werewolf. Some believe that his victims were selected because they reminded him of his mother, his hatred of her being one of the reasons he turned to murder. Others claim that his wife had an affair before his murders began, and he sought out women to punish them for her actions. His murder spree lasted until the year 2000, and victims were scattered between the city of Irkutsk, which is north of Mongolia, and Vladivostok, which is on the east coast of Russia near North Korea. Popkov got away with it for so long for a few reasons. He would often take items from the evidence locker to use in committing his murders and then destroy them afterward. He also participated in many of the searches for the killer, which allowed him to avoid suspicion. And with victims being found across a large geographic area, investigators didn't tie them together until much later. In 1998, one victim managed to escape and told the police about the man who took her to the woods and attacked her. She identified Popkov as the assailant, but his wife provided an alibi, and the authorities chose to believe her over the accuser. He quit the force at this time and began working as a security guard. This allowed him to continue to kill for another 2 years and undoubtedly cost the lives of dozens of young women. He only stopped killing in 2000 when he contracted syphilis from one of his victims and became impotent. He was finally caught in 2012 when investigators realized that tire tracks from a police vehicle were found at many crime scenes, leading detectives to DNA test 3,500 current and former police officers in the area. Popkov willingly turned over his DNA, and it was a 100% match for sperm found on multiple victims. During questioning, he confessed to 22 murders for which he was convicted and sentenced to life in prison. 2 years later, he confessed to another batch of crimes and was convicted of an additional 56 murders in 2018, for which he received a second life sentence. Popkov never apologized for his actions, instead saying that he was trying to rid the city of fallen women and that any society condemns the behavior of a debauched woman. Based on similarities of many unsolved murders to his known crimes, it is believed that he may be responsible for as many as 200 deaths in total that we will likely never know for sure. If this was your birthday, hope you had a great day. If you know somebody whose birthday it is today, send them this video so they can find out all about their birthday twin. And to Mikhail Viktorovich Popkov, happy birthday, you bastard!